YouTube. I'm back with another banger video. In this video, Teofimo Lopez slaps the you know what out of Arnold Barboza. Let's get it. If y'all didn't watch the press conference yesterday, it was extremely interesting. It was very, very, very interesting. It started with um Devin Haney getting booed. It ended with Arnold Barboza getting slapped. Devin Haney crashing out on Ty Grisham. A lot happened. It was a very eventful press conference. Very extremely amazing, interesting, entertaining press conference. And this altercation right here started. It started as soon as they started talking to each other. It started as soon as last week, right? Um, but the slap happened because both guys they lined up for the face off. As you can see, they supposed to be facing off. Oscar De La Hoya, you did a terrible job at preventing this from happening. How you let your fighter get slapped by that man? You let your fighter get slapped, Oscar. Oscar, what are you doing? But it started, but when they was lining up with each other for the face off, right? Teofimo Lopez had a hat on. That's very important. Arnold Barboza slapped Teofimo's head off, right? Um, and then Teo shoved him away. Arnold Barboza came back and he shoved Teo, right? Teofimo Lopez then put one of his belts in the guy with the black jacket. He gave one of his belts to him, and then he slapped the absolute, you know what, out of Arnold Barboza. It was a loud slap, and you could see his hand about to make contact, so you know he got all face. It was a loud slap. It was very impressive. It was a very impressive. He minded his defense after the slap. He got down. He put his weight down, got back up, got out the way. It was an impressive slap. I don't know. It was Chris Eubank was more impressive. Chris Eubanks was definitely more impressive. He got the egg white. But that's how you could tell this wasn't premeditated. This was emotional. This was on the fly. What Chris Eubank did was premeditated, which is why it was so interesting. But it's good promo. This is good promo because these guys really hate each other now. Ain't ain't no way they gonna like each other after this. It's pure. You slap a man and you get slapped by a man, that's disrespectful. It's almost like you should have punched me, because now I feel some type of way. You feel me? Um, but it was only a matter of time before something like this happened between Devin and Ryan, between these guys, between guys that really don't like each other and guys that's getting antagonized. Things like this are gonna happen. Barbosa antagonized Teo like last week. He was in him and Teo was face to face before they even got on stage, and he was like, "You a B, you ducked me for 4 years." Um, and Teo was like, "I'm with whatever." And then Barbosa tried to walk away. Teo was like, "Don't turn your back on the bitch." And Arnold was like, he came back, and Arnold was like, "Tell everybody get out." And Tio was like, "You want to fight right now?" He was like, "Man, let's do it." And Tio was like, "Nah, I'll fight on the ring." So it's just interesting how Tio did this. Arnold Barboza offered him a fight last week, but I guess he didn't want to do it in private. He wanted to do it when people was around to break it up. But at the end of the day, he still got it off. So it is what it is. Because last week Tio took it on the chin. He was getting antagonized. He took it. No hands was put on anybody. Um, and Arnold tried it this time in front of the whole world. Arnold tried to antagonize him like badly, push his head. You can't disrespect a man like that. He knocked his head off and pushed him, and Tio didn't go for the disrespect and he slapped him. Now, some people saying he wrong, some people saying he right. I'm not saying he's wrong or right, because at the same time, I probably would have reacted a similar way, but that don't make it right. You feel me? It's just a natural reaction. So it's not right or wrong, but it is what it is. You feel me? I want to talk about what Tio said though, why he did it. He said it's by law. You don't touch nobody. He touched my hat and I got all rights, which is fair game. You know, it's fair game. I'm not mad. I'm not happy. It is what it is. Like I said, I understand Arnold Barboza's frustration. This guy ducked me for so long. I don't really like him or respect him. However, you can't antagonize a man like that in front of the whole world and expect him not to react. So I can see both sides. You feel me? But yeah, he got slapped and he got to live with that for a little while. Just like kind of Ben, they got to live with that for a little while. But I feel like this fight could really be the main event on his own card. Even on this card, it could be main event. But so could Devin. Every fight on this card could be main event. You feel me? But I feel like this fight is the most competitive because Tio is the pound for pound fighter and he's going against a guy who got pound for pound potential. Um, and that's why it's a tough fight. Devin Haney's going against a guy who had pound for pound potential. You feel me? Who was mentioned on pound for pound talks and things like that. So Devin Haney's fight is a battle between two guys who have been pound for pound. You feel me? I already made videos about Devin. I'm gonna leave that subject alone. Ty Grisham is an asshole. I said what I said. Um, but I wonder what effect would a slap have on these guys' fight? Would this slap get Arnold Barboza out of character? Like what I'm pretty much asking is, will Arnold Barboza box or will he try to crash out? Because if he try to crash out versus Teal, his night might end early. You feel me? If he try to crash out on Teal, just like Devin started getting knocked around trying to crash out. If Arnold Barboza crashes out, his night can end very early. But if he stick behind that jab and box, if he boxes angry and boxes mean, he can die. If he used that anger to like get his boxing, like some when some people get angry, they get extremely focused. I'm one of those guys. When I get mad, I focus. My game instantly upgrades. I'm at my best when I'm angry. But some guys at their worst when they're angry because they're too predictable and they easy to deal with. But when I get angry, I'm better because I'm a naturally relaxed guy. Some relaxed dudes need to be angry to perform at their best. Some guys get thrown off their game when they get angry. So humans are very different. You feel me? But Arnold Barboza looked like a real upbeat dude, so this could throw him off his game. If his team's smart, they'll try to relax him and be like, "That's what he want. He won't throw you off your game." But if he try to crash out versus Tio, he could get knocked out. So this slap could be very important to the effect of the fight. Don't be surprised if Arnold Barboza throw his boxing away and try to fight Tio. But if he does that, that's gonna be a bad idea. Let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this. Hit the post notification bell. Till next time, man.